Well, hey, everybody. So it's a Thursday, and it's Sean and Pastor Steve. You're back. Hey.
I am, and it's really not Thursday, but it's Thursday when they see it.
It's going to be Thursday when
All
they
right,
see it.
yeah.
But so you didn't actually leave, though. You didn't go on vacation. What were you doing here for 2 weeks?
So they were the past. All right, I like the way you asked that. The past 2 weeks, I was doing nothing. This is what it sounded like. Just working on my golf swing.
Right.
I don't play golf. Non-existent. So what did
me
I do?
neither.
I wasn't on vacation, but the idea was there were some other things I needed to work on. By the way, the two guys who preached these past 2 weeks, Pastor Stan and Pastor Jason of Cornerstone Church, fantastic jobs. I especially want to point you to, well, Stan's was on faith, Jason's was on sanctification, like the doctrine of sanctification. It was very practical, and I really loved that sermon, so I want to point you to it. But what did I do during that time? So the initial plan was, when I scheduled those weeks way ahead of time and got those two guys to sign up for preaching, the plan was I was going to spend a lot of time working on future Grounded episodes, our church's podcast, Grounded.
Yes.
And it takes a lot of work to create an individual podcast that I'm doing solo, and it takes a lot of time to create one where I have a guest, because I've got to first figure out, like, who should I have as a guest? One thing I do for that is I look at my bookshelf and say, who have I read that I really liked that's still alive? Most of them are dead. Like,
right.
I'd like to interview John Owen. He's kind of been gone a long
he's
time.
been a while.
But who's still alive? So I was able to land a few of those this week, but I was going to spend a lot of time on that, identify people I want to have, maybe go listen to them a little bit. Are they a good speaker? Can I see them interact with anybody else? And then land them. That's hard to do sometimes. And then work out for them, here's what I want to ask you. Do you like this? And we have to massage it a little bit. So I was going to spend a lot of time there, but I didn't. A little time there, because at the last moment, kind of, the guy who's behind the camera, the guy who preached this past Sunday, he suggested a different thing, and that is he had an idea, and all our pastors liked it, that we need to create about 6 videos to help people on the way in the church. These videos help them understand, here's who we are on these like hot button issues. So I worked really hard on those. I got 5 of them written, as you know, because you're in the studio. We recorded 3 of them, and all that work on recording and you guys in the studio, and I think I hate them. Oh, no. I think I absolutely hate them.
He hates them pre-edited, not
the
post.
content so much as I didn't like my delivery. So you're going to share with me an unedited version.
Yes.
Let me see it, and maybe it'll be better than I think. But we might be redoing those, and there are 6 of them. So that's what I spent a lot of my week on. Now, let me just mention in the time that's remaining. So we're going to be back in Deuteronomy this week, Lord willing. We're going to be in making time here. This is message number 3 in Deuteronomy. We're going to be in Deuteronomy 1:1. How's that for
Why
just
isn't that the first
screaming
message
along?
then?
So, and it's about these are the words that Moses spoke. It's going to be about the word. It's going to be about words, the words that Moses spoke and that God spoke. We're out of time.
We
Thank
are,
you, Sean.
Steve. You're welcome. I'll see you.
See you.